episode of Kyndra's Corner. Yes, y'all, I'm in my blue. So all you Crips, what up? What's cracking, cuz? Ain't that how y'all say y'all's lingo? I don't know. But I'm rapping for y'all today. Great episode of Kyndra's Corner. For the ones who do not know, man, Kyndra's Corner is a podcast dedicated towards random polling questions, interesting news of the week. You know, it's everything and more. I tell you it is. But I want to go ahead. You know how I do. I always start off with some random stuff that I like to say, get it started, and then I bring the cast on. So I want to let y'all know, man. Men are not getting beat with pans anymore, and that's why they're acting like that. Okay, I want to let y'all know, ladies, y'all need to start beating men with pans so they can get in line. Secondly, people like to act bougie, on social media, and then you see them in person and their lips are bleeding. It doesn't make any sense. It has to make it add up. It's not making any sense. So let me go ahead, man. Without further ado, my brother from another mother. He's always here before we start on. He comes on white people's time. He never comes on Negro time. Wings on a plane. What's up, baby?
I don't know if I said it right. What's jam? Another episode of Kyndra Corner. Thank you for allowing me to step on your platform, baby, and speak the truth. I greatly appreciate it. That's
the only thing that I ask for you to do is speak the truth, man. And let me go ahead without further ado, bring the next person to the stage, man. He said he can't let these white folks know that he's out there having fun. And this man is a whole comedian. Like I know him and his wife never argue because they just sit there and cackle all day. Eric G is in the building. What's up, Eric G? Okay, I guess something's going on with his audio.
What's good? Can y'all hear me?
Much better, man. Much better.
All right, can y'all hear me now?
Perfect.
All right, my bad, man. My bad. I'm up here mopping the floors at the brothel. And I'm mopping floors at the brothel right now. I got to get this shit together. So
did you see Lamar Odom?
It's sticky in here, man. God damn it. Yeah, he passed out 3 times.
I hope you wearing socks, player. Keep on your socks, dog. Keep your socks on.
You know what? We got somebody else in the building, man. I can't wait to bring this person on. He's gonna be walking me down the aisle. One of my many weddings. We got Pops. Pops is here.
Hey, what's happening, people?
Hello, Pops.
Yo, what's good, Pops, baby? What's down with your Pops, baby?
Hey, what up, my Louisiana Connect? You know what I'm talking
What's up, bro? What's up?
Yo, Eric B in the building. What's good, baby?
Hey, listen, man. I appreciate you guys coming. I'm sure we
What's
got some
up,
more
bro?
coming on later on and everything else like that. But let me go ahead and start y'all off with this interesting news of the week. I want y'all to listen real good on this because I was like, what in the world? People are just Looney Tunes out here. So interesting news of the week. All right, so this happened back in 2007. All right, and this was in one of these random countries that nobody's really heard of. So a married couple started cheating on each other in online chat rooms, right? And when they decided to meet in person, they realized that they had been cheating on each other with each other. They were unknowingly venting about their unhappy marriage to one another. It didn't bring them together. Instead, it brought them to a divorce, saying that you were cheating on me. This is a true story. You can't make this up. Wings on a plane. What are your thoughts on this, brother? Because I'm like, what the heck? What are your thoughts on this?
You know what? That brings me back. Like I told you, I texted you earlier. I'm working on a script with that actual premise, but it reminds me of the Pina Colada song. It's basically the Pina Colada song in real time. That's why I'm like, who the fuck really still do that? Because the song is basically, if you like pina coladas and getting caught in the rain, all this good shit. But when he found out who he was writing these letters to, it was his old lady. You hear me? So this goes back full circle to the Pina Colada song. But yeah, I call that shit computer love, baby. Sometimes you might tell your computer what you wouldn't even tell a person you sleep right next to. But you're going to type that shit on the computer in the chat and tell the chat and turn out your nigga in the chat. Computer love.
Hey, I love it. Eric G, what are your thoughts on it, man? Working at the brothel, what are your thoughts on it? Because I know you see a lot of that mess. Okay, can't hear you, Eric G. Okay, you're back.
I said a win is a win. A win is... A win is a win. Like they didn't want each other, so they found a way. They found a loophole to get a divorce. A win is a win. You know how you know how much I don't like you for me not to want you as my side chick and my wife. That's a bitch. That's crazy.
That's funny. That is funny. Okay, I love it. Pops, go ahead, Pops.
Hey, I think that story is mad crazy. Like he said, I don't even want you as my side chick. So that's kind of messed up. But it's just interesting how I don't know how long they were married or whatever. Just interesting how we just don't communicate with each other. Like I said, that's all they needed was a little communication, a little bit of understanding. You know what I'm saying? They had the knowledge of each other, but they still didn't want to implement it. So with anybody, you gotta have that communication, and apparently they didn't do that. So yeah, so like you said, it's a win-win. They both got what they wanted. So yeah, that's crazy right there.
So my only question would be this, right? Like, did they not realize that their writing styles was the same? Like, could they not have been able to see, like, wait, this sounds real familiar. Like, this doesn't. I don't know how. Like, okay. I was just confused. And I don't know how long they were married for. But I do know that that's just funny to me. It's
They
just
probably never wrote to each other. That's why the writing style didn't pick up. They probably never wrote each other letters. Or the little things like in the Shakespearean times where guys wrote poems and serenaded the ladies. They probably wasn't doing that. You hear me?
Yeah,
That's
Yeah.
why a street nigga like me
facts.
come in and sweep her off her feet, just whoop saying baby. Yeah, make it
Yeah,
easy.
that's
Yeah.
fact. Because they was both describing each aspects of their relationship, and they not even picking up on that's what they doing. So they really don't know each other. It's best that they parted ways. You know what I mean?
Most definitely. KLG is in the building. What's up, brother?
Oh man,
Can you-
I missed this guy, man. Where he been?
Oh, there was jam, babe, was jam, KLG, yeah, man.
Chilling, man. How y'all feeling, man? Good
I
to
thought
see
he
y'all.
got kidnapped by a lizard at a truck stop.
You know, that don't sound so bad.
Nigga, what fucking bus stop you was at, bro? Listen, kidnapping. What the
That don't sound so bad.
Yeah, one of them extra strength lizards.
You guys are funny. Well, KG, we just did the interesting news of the week. I want to go ahead and get your thoughts on it. So basically, a married couple has started cheating on each other in online chat rooms, and when they decided to meet in person, they realized they had been cheating on each other with each other. They were unknowingly venting. Exactly. They were unknowingly venting about their unhappy marriage to one another, and it did not bring them together. Instead, it brought them a divorce because they were like, "Oh, you're cheating on me." So, what are your thoughts on that?
I still can't grasp the situation.
It doesn't make sense, KG. That's why it's interesting news of the week, because it's like I'm gonna give you a prime example. Actually, this is something else, interesting news of the week. This married couple, as soon as they said "I do," they went to the courthouse. They walked out the courthouse. She tripped, and he laughed at her. And she turned around and said, "We're getting this annulled." She went to annul just because he laughed at her. He laughed at her when she tripped, and she's like, "No, I'm not dealing with this." And she went to annul the marriage. I'm like, y'all just got married. How you gonna know it already? Because he. Okay.
Okay, go through it over one more time for me, please.
So basically, a married couple started cheating on each other in online chat rooms. When they decided to meet in person, they realized they had been cheating on each other with each other. Okay? And they were unknowingly venting about their unhappy marriage to one another. And it did not bring them together. Instead, it brought them to a divorce, saying that they were cheating on each other.
Lord, some people just got too much time on their hands. All right. So, if anything, I'm gonna go the godly way for the first thing. If anything, that should have showed them that they were supposed to be together from the jump, and they shouldn't have been cheating and stuff. Okay. Let's go with the KG way. I what I think about this is a hot mess. Uh, these two need to stay off the drugs. Number one. Number three, shit, I don't know, because that's just
Yeah,
that's stuff that I just don't run into every day,
yeah, that's some
or
random messed up stuff though.
that's the stuff I probably run into probably once every 2 years. Um, People like that you should stay away from.
It be hard to though, cause sometimes the ladies throw themselves at you, dog. I
Yeah,
run across
But
married ladies
here's
all
the
the
thing.
time, and I have to step on them like
No,
Derek Howard.
that's
Yeah.
fine in person. In person is cool, but when you online, that's when you should be like, the hell. I take it from that way. I appreciate it. So that should make you be like, I mean, number one, online dating should be condemned. Let's take it back to the
clock
old
it,
days.
clock it.
Let's take it back to the old days where people met, like in certain places like the grocery store, Walmart, let's see here, a house party in the back seat. I mean, some people meet there and stuff. I haven't even met somebody in the back seat once before.
Wait a minute.
I don't know though, dog. I can't stand online.
Wait a minute. This story just took a
I was
nasty.
gonna say, wait. Pops met his wife online, so I can't really say. But that was
Oh,
a
my bad,
his
Pops and
pre-
stuff.
Pops was
Sometimes
rare.
it does work.
That's rare.
Yeah,
It's
sometimes it
it's
does.
okay.
Online.
Yeah, sometimes it does work and sometimes it works good, but you hear more bad than you do good.
You
And
do.
stuff, so
Yeah, I'm
that,
not offended. I'm not
okay.
offended.
Okay, I'm finna say sorry, my brother. But the
I
thing
like
I just
OnlyFans and
we
back page.
I
Yeah.
just take we the exception, not the rule. You know what I mean?
okay, so the thing about that is and stuff, when I met that young lady in the back seat and stuff like that, she was on her way somewhere. I was on my way somewhere and stuff. We just got to talking and stuff, and hey, that talking became something. So and this actually happened in New York City. So I mean, hey,
How did we get to the back seat though?
it was a cab.
Oh, okay. I'm
Yeah,
like, wait
yellow
a minute. We
cab.
just hopping
Cab
in
was
random
yellow.
back seat.
Yeah, that's what it was.
I thought it was a down south thing. Like you in the back seat, me too. You know what I mean?
No,
So
no,
I don't know.
no. This was a Brooklyn thing.
Oh, okay.
F Jam, yellow cab, yellow honey pack. I ain't mad at you, Playboy.
Oh no, we didn't
You
need that.
know,
We didn't need that.
we don't need them, but we still take them.
gave
It's like that athlete that take PEDs. You don't need it, but you still take it.
man, please. She had all the inspiration. If you couldn't do anything with that right there, then you ain't had no business doing nothing
I
at
salute.
all.
I second that.
At all.
I salute.
Well, there it is. Well, let me go ahead. Let's segue into it. Pops, let me come to you first. What is the greatest lesson you've learned about love? First question of the night.
The greatest lesson I've learned, I mean, after being in marriage and relationships for a while, I don't think love is just some kind of oogly googly feeling type thing. I just think it's more of it's not like a noun or it's a person place thing. It's action. It's a verb. It's like just something you got to do. And, you know what I mean? To make the other person's happiness becomes your happiness. So it becomes more of a thing of, like I said, not just a feeling, but more so an action that you do. You know what I mean? After a while. Because after the lights, camera, action goes away, I mean,
Yeah.
you're there because you want to be there, and you put forth effort that is love to maintain and stay there through the good and the bad. You know what I mean?
That's it.
So yeah.
That's it. I love it. Thank you for your answer. Wings on the Plane. What is the greatest lesson that you have learned about love?
Love ain't shit. Love is a word that people attach to certain actions that you think that person should do because they say they quote unquote love you. I.e., I am going to unconditionally love you. I will die for you. I will make babies for you. I will marry you. All of this is done out of love. Love is a action word, like Pop says, shout out to Pop. But at the same time, over the decades of time, love changed. Love that we talk about now is different from the love that Shakespeare and them used to write about, and we still watch movies for today. So it's very subjectable. Everybody's opinion of love is different because it's no right or wrong answer. But I can tell you that love is fucked up and is one hell of a drug. I've never snorted cocaine, but love is a hell of a drug. And that shit probably is white as all this porcelain I'm shining in front of this motherfucking camera.
Okay, KLG, your turn. Go ahead.
What was the question one more again?
What's the greatest lesson that you have learned about love?
Don't fall into it.
Well,
see, here's the thing. It's good to fall in love. It really is and stuff. But see, growing up, you have to figure out which one you're experiencing because it's very similar from this thing called love to lust. So therefore, a lot of times we think we're in love. We just lusting after that person. Now, lust is good sometimes now. You know, just like the great King Eddie Murphy once say, ass is good. When you get yourself a piece of evil ass. Boy. So, ain't gonna lie, boy, I had many evil ass in my day, boy. But anyway, the thing about it,
took the Eddie Murphy route.
Love is good though. When you actually really fall in genuine love with somebody and stuff, you realize a lot of things that you hate. You start to hate about them, but you love it at the same time. And you wouldn't want to go through it with anybody else. But love is definitely real. Love is definitely here to stay. It always has been. You just have to, for the people that just, you know, like out there think they're in love, just be mindful and just make sure you're not in lust. And if you're in love, very good. If you're in lust, hey, do what you got to do and get out of there. Please.
Please.
I like that love and lust. Because we mix that shit up a lot. I like that.
Oh my God.
And just kind of piggybacking off what I said, I mean, not even just love towards somebody else. Like my wife showed me a picture today of me playing my grandbaby with my shirt off. I look like Jabba the Hutt. I ain't gonna lie. I'm like, God damn, what the hell? You know what I mean? I have stomach out, titties out, everything. I'm like, shit. So I had to ask myself, shit, do I love myself? You know what I'm talking about? So I have to put that action, like I said, action towards loving myself as far as going to the gym and taking care of myself. So that's why I say I learned that
whose
love.
stomach and titty was out? Whose stomach and titty was out?
Shit, man, goddamn it.
I was gonna ask the same question.
I was just checking.
I was checking too. I said, you say your wife. I'm like, I know your wife don't want to see. You know, I wasn't sure. You know,
like it's like I could breastfeed my grandbaby. I was like, I got to start loving myself. You know what I'm saying?
That's exactly why I'm eating a salad right now.
So
don't drown your salad in salad dressing. I know how you do, and don't have no bread on the side. Okay.
No, ain't that. It's just some baked chicken and salad. That's all it is.
Good.
See, he's choosing to love himself. Yes. You know what I mean? That's this action. Like I say, love is putting forth the action and the effort. You know what I mean?
But here's the thing, though, and stuff. I got a question for everybody, though. And stuff. I started smoking cigarettes, but I done picked up this damn hookah and stuff. So the thing about it, I'm trying to figure out which one is worse. So I'm like, did I upgrade or did I downgrade?
Yeah, I don't smoke nothing. I ain't never went that route, so I've heard bad things about both, but I think cigarettes are more cancerous, if I'm not more mistaken.
No, that's what a lot of people say. A lot of people says that they're more cancerous. So sorry to say with drive us off the bridge right quick, Kyndra. I'm gonna let you have it back. I just wanted to ask that quick question right quick and stuff, but bringing us back to love and lust and whatnot and stuff. Love will have the hardest thug out there doing shit that he never thought he'd do.
That's true. That's true.
Yes, I'm gonna have listen. I'm gonna have that hood, the hardest one, sitting there playing in my garden. Okay, don't play with me. Sit here painting my clothes. Okay, don't play with me. All right, we're about to go.
See, here's my thing. I want to ask.
I don't think that's love though.
What do you think that's? No, if he loves me, we're going to do it. If he really loves me,
that is fun. I played it.
Let's go pray for the sick and shut in. And he's like, man, I ain't prayed in a long time. Don't matter. Let's go join me, doggone it.
I have a question, though. I have a question. And I have a question to the audience. I hope they're, leave comments, all that there. I got a question. this society that we in right now, y'all was talking about y'all want the hardest thug and all this other stuff. But when the hardest thug leaves you flatlined and broken, busted, I mean, we have seen the story so many times. So why does ladies still want this guy? Now I'm not hating at all. But I'm just saying, you know, if that's what you want, that's what you want. That's your preference. Hey, do you, boo boo? But when you end up with like 6 or 7 kids, broke, busted, and disgusted, don't be talking about all men just ain't shit. No, the niggas you fuck with ain't shit.
Exactly. You know what, KG? I think what it is it's one of those things where it's a fantasy, just like you know, there are guys who like the hood chicks,
You want to know what a
or there are
fantasy
guys
is?
who want that fine, like the real fine IG model type of woman until you get her, and you know, it's a certain image, it's a certain thing, and
Even
it's
that's a lie.
exciting.
Even that's a lie. The real fine IG model and stuff like that. Everybody think that these females they see on IG just, oh my God, it's so beautiful. She's so fine. She's standing next to a BMW. I don't think I can give her that. Shut up. Because see, let me tell you something. First of all, that BMW ain't hers. It's a nigga that she
It's
paid
not.
so she could take a picture next to. Second of all, the stuff that female for every beautiful female that's on IG, I can go right downtown and find you a female that probably look just like me, but not even better. And then number 2, what does look good nowadays?
It's subjectable. You're absolutely correct. It's subjectable. Like everybody's taste is their taste, you know.
Yes.
So you know, it's subjectable. Was beautiful and was not beautiful. I like regular women, but they make a lot more money than me, so I ain't got to worry about the broke hole problems.
Well, let me go ahead. I want to answer this question, and we can segue to question 2. So, you know what? You guys all said something really great. I will say for me, I've been more in lust than I have been in love. And so I wasn't able to really ever to say or really know what love was for me. I was very much like, you know, I thought, okay, if this guy said something I've never heard of before, right? You know, oh my gosh, I'm in love. Like I said last week, and you and Wings on the Plane and Pops, y'all was on. And I said, I met a guy, and it was like I was making animal noises.
Roof, roof.
Like, this is what we'll do. And then he'll be like, and we're just talking like that for a few minutes. Like, we are the same exact person. And, you know, he's sharing stuff with me that people typically don't share, you know, within the first day of knowing someone, right? And I'm like, oh my gosh, let me share other stuff with you. You know, like literally, you know, I was like, oh my gosh, I feel like I'm freaking in love, right? You know, however, I don't know. I think it also has something to do with, you know, me not having with my biological father, who I have said that he's passed away now. But my biological father, he didn't really show me what love really was, right? And then, you know, I had to learn to stop looking for love really within men and look love within our Heavenly Father, right? Like he is the ultimate love. He is like how the Bible speaks about, you know, loving your, I can't remember the specific verse, something about loving.
One thing I want to say.
Your neighbor like you love, like love the
love
Christ.
Thy neighbor as you would love thyself. Like,
that's what I was going to say. That's what I was going to get at.
You know,
I don't love my neighbors though. Fuck my neighbors. I don't like nobody. I don't like niggas. I don't like nobody.
So anyway, but I say all that to say, for me, love, the greatest lesson I can say about love is like, man, you have to really be careful. And then on top, I really want to find this verse. I'm gonna find it. But it's basically, you really have to be careful about, you know, stop playing with people's hearts, because, you know, that whole fatal attraction, that stuff is real. People don't really take rejection well, as you know, I've seen too many stories where men and women, you know, the people stalking, and then like, you know, a guy breaking into a woman's house, you know, 100 times, calling over 100 times. It's like, I'm telling you, man, people with love, it can get really bad. But let me go ahead and go segue to the next question. Pops,
wait a minute. I'm just want to piggyback.
Elaborate on that, Pop.
I'm just saying, as far as like what KJ said, as far as like the thug aspect, a lot of y'all females, y'all don't be picking thugs. Y'all just be picking emotionally damaged niggas that snap and pop off with that estrogen energy. You know what I'm talking about? Like, they so fucking so fucking raised wrong by their single ass mama that they
I
ain't
can
never
get with
had
that.
no true masculine energy like some of us old heads saying the old cats love on they women, but they was still in the streets. You know what I'm talking about? They
I
ain't
like
got
that.
nothing but single mama energy. So they really ain't thug. They just upset little niggas with a lot of estrogen in them. You know what I'm talking about?
YN, just them
That's
YN.
it. And I just found it. It was in John. It basically said, "Love your neighbors, Christ loved the church." And so, like I said, when it comes to love, I only look to the Father. The Father's the only one when I say who really loves us and the unconditional love and all that type of stuff. So let me go to Pops with question two. And I love what you said, especially that last part. You like, listen, man. You know, they listen. The men they was in the streets, but they knew how to still come home, love their woman and everything. Most of them, not all of them, because there was still some crappy type men. Pops, here's a question I want to ask you. Segue. Where do you think that freakiness evolved from? Like people wanting to eat booty, nipple clamps, anal beads, spitting in mouths. Where do you think all that evolved from, Pops?
Man, that had to come from somehow it derived off social media. Because, like I said, even like in the late '90s, we still wasn't even eating coochie.
Why weren't y'all?
Y'all remember? Come on, old heads. Old heads in the late '90s, early 2000s. We still wasn't doing
I
that.
remember them days.
I mean, hold on. So y'all was getting
So-
hold on. This is the
so
problem. Y'all
You
was
right.
getting hair from women, but no one, y'all weren't doing it. What type of crap is that?
That was
Hey,
their era.
That was no
hey,
crap. Let me
y'all
tell you what it
remember?
was.
Y'all remember the NWA? Y'all remember NWA line? Where Easy say, she want me to eat, but I think I'll pass. You remember that line?
Well, let me tell you what it was, though. See,
After
a
my
lot
first
of
time
people
eating
forget.
vagina, I loved it.
A lot of people forget now. During the early '90s and all through that shit, we still didn't know what this was. HIV. We still didn't know how, there's that way of catching that shit. So therefore,
Still don't.
still don't. So therefore, we wasn't finna just open our mouth and just engulf a whole gallon of that shit. Hell no.
I raised up in the freaky.
then
I'm a
after
freaky
time-
type of nigga. We freaking now. We lick that.
Yeah, we freaking out. But but back then though, sometimes if you pull down the drawers of any woman, and if you smell a smell that it could be a good smell, but you so paranoid that it could be a bad smell. It could smell like blueberry cologne down there or something like that. Next thing you know, you be like, no, baby, no, baby. I tell you
Hey.
what we do though. Let me tell you what we do, baby. Let's make love in the tub. I'm finna run a whole bunch of water. You gonna get in first. Now I'm finna bathe you sexually.
Man, why I didn't know you when I was 19, man? Cause that's how I got caught by old girl mama. She took her pants off, and that whole motherfucking house got to smelling like fish. 5 minutes later, her mom. Nah, I said we weren't eating that back in the night.
No, I'm saying why'd you still have sex with her if you knew that she stank?
Man, condom. We had a condom. As long as we had that condom or whatnot.
Niggas don't care. Niggas don't care.
Hey, what Juicy J say?
What did he say?
You say no to ratchet, Juicy JK.
Basically.
You say no to ratchet pussy, Juicy JK.
But anyway, that whole house, her mama came in and was like, I know some effing is going on up in here.
Her mama should have whooped her for smelling like that.
I tried to hide in the closet. That mama searched the whole house. I'm talking about I was upside down in the closet like Batman. Naked.
Man, I have been there.
You was upside down in the closet.
I can definitely.
She must have looked at it and I fell down like I'm cold.
Yeah,
Wait, hold on. I got a question. Wait, hold on. I got a question. Wings on the plane. Question: have you ever had to hide in a closet?
I did one time.
Tell the truth, bro. Tell the truth.
I did.
Okay.
It didn't work because the guy.
It never worked.
I hate telling this story because I thought I was gonna die. The guy came home from like work one time, and it was me and a friend of mine, and we were fornicating with this guy's wife. I guess I didn't know the young lady. I was just the car ride to the girl. So when the guy got home, he busted in the room. We were doing like freaky stuff to his spouse. So long story short, the guy starts fucking raising. I'm like, brother, the first thing I jump up in my drawers, one sock on, penis hanging out. I'm like, hey, bro, please don't kill us. Don't kill us, bro. He had a toolbox in his hands. He's like a tool guy. Long story short, he started whooping on this lady's ass. So that gave me and the other guy room to run out of the house. All I can remember is jumping out of the fucking bed and sprinting out downstairs. He punched me in the back of the head, but ran outside. I didn't have any of my clothes, none of that. It was. I don't even want to go to, yes, I have this. I don't even want to go to this. Shit making me feel traumatized. Now y'all bringing out fucking trauma.
Okay, well, I was gonna ask another question.
Hey, what was that on? What movie was that on Players Club?
Did you ever see the girl ever again, or you never saw?
I didn't even know this lady, but she had subpar fellatio. It wasn't even that good. I'm like, I'm not about to die, and this shit ain't even that good. I just was bored. I had nothing to do, and I went.
Yeah, like for some subpar head. Come on, man.
Wait, hold on. Where did you meet her at initially?
With this guy at her house. He was like, man, I got a bitch. You pull up. He needed a ride to his pussy, and she was willing to fuck everybody, and we had.
Oh, so it's gonna kind of be like a train type. Okay.
Yeah, it was bad, but it turned out really bad.
I was gonna say, you know, and that's the thing about with hoes. I'm like, you mean to tell me like you suck at sex? Have you not been paying attention? You've been getting red all the time.
And this is why I don't have any kids to this day. I practice contraceptive. I pull out even when I'm using a Jimmy hat. That's why.
Hey, can I ask you a question? Now, yes, I think this is why a lot of dudes don't settle down because of these type of situations. Is that your situation where you just don't trust women based on the things that you've been through?
That is very true. And I base it on that accurately because my ex-wife, I had a conversation with her last night. I can never blame my ex-wife for us being divorced. She was a perfect prototype of wife. I was a shitty husband, but I wasn't ready to be your husband. Like, you wanted to marry me because I'm giving you this soul pole, and you never met a real nigga like me. And you from the country, so the bad boy aspect, y'all like that shit till y'all don't like that shit. Am I wrong or am I right? Because they like the bad boy shit till all they start compiling up and we building a life. And then
that's very true. It's
real shit come into play. Like, oh, I tell all the females that I meet, I'm a better side nigga than your nigga. So choose wisely. I'd rather be your side nigga. Have you a nigga that's your whole nigga? I just be the side nigga, baby. Call me when you want to have fun. We could go out to all the best restaurants. We can hit the best spot. But when all the other shit come to play, let that nigga do the real heavy lifting. I got a chicken wing anyway, and I'm only weigh 140. Goddamn shit. Let him do the
140. I got 30 pounds on you.
I'm gonna have fun with it, baby. But look, guess what? I like to climb trees. Goddamn, opposite of choice. Yeah.
Hey, I understand. Well, let me Well, KG, he stepped out for a moment, but okay. So, but again, I'll say it came from social media. KG, where do you think this freakiness had come from? Like people going in and out, like they're going above and beyond with it now.
Porn.
Okay.
Porn got everything became sexualized a long time ago. I'm talking about everything. Okay, now. I'm finna come to y'all like probably like the brother Malcolm would or the brother Martin Luther King would. Now, why do we let other things sexualize the black woman or any woman for that matter? Because see, well, really it's mostly the black woman. It seems like the black woman all the time has to get BBLs and all this other stuff just to make themselves feel like they're more beautiful. I guess I don't get it or whatnot and stuff. But I'm just gonna say this to all women: you're beautiful how you are. All right. Now, everybody is always curious at one point. They always wants to have like this one night stand and stuff. And then a lot of people, they watch porn so much that it actually looks easy to get and easy to do and stuff, especially back in the 90s. And it's even more so now, you know, so.
I don't know. I don't watch that type of porn where they got to...
Kidding me? I'm pipe lead, nigga. I make that kind of porn. I'm pipe lead, bro.
See?
Oh, you use anal beads and stuff?
Well, I don't do all that, nigga. No, I do that.
I like. They like what happened to Pop?
Pipe lead, man. AKA wing on the plane. You know what I mean?
So you know, I mean,
yeah.
People. Now, I'm gonna be honest with y'all now. It just recently was revealed now that all the freaky stuff we thought we were doing, we ain't shit compared to King Diddy. I'm gonna be honest with you. We wasn't doing a damn thing, y'all.
He rubbing on his nipple.
Man, if that ain't some freaky shit.
Hey, maybe it's Diddy fault. Like, it's spread from his head.
Nigga nasty.
That nigga nasty, bro.
Yeah, it might have spread from Diddy camp because once Diddy got freaky with them, they passed it on to others.
Well, but from back then and stuff, all the way from back to I would say the 80s. No, you know what? I got an answer for you. Cocaine. Ever since cocaine came into the mix, powder, boom, all that stuff right there, boy, been some freaky shit going on.
You know what? I can get with that. That it makes you creative. Yeah, I understand.
Hey, y'all don't think they were getting freaky back when Jesus was fucking Mary Magdalene?
Oh yeah, that was.
You don't think Jesus had no hole? This shit started in Sodom and Gomorrah.
Yes,
they were fucking each other in the booty back then.
But I didn't think we were going all the way back there. That's why I didn't say that. But anyway,
we ain't the new people to make eating booty regular. They were eating booty, but they ain't had no iPhones and camera. They were just eating booty and writing about that shit in the little tablet.
But let me ask you a question though. They were eating uncleansed booty.
Yeah, they wasn't even bathed in eating booty.
Yeah, so
they had wooden teeth. Them motherfucking teeth made out of wood.
And in the 90s, we were griping about a certain type of smell.
Yeah, you know what? Maybe it could have been going on. Like I said, we weren't eating that, but maybe it was going on behind closed doors. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I said social media just broadcasted it and made it more. What's the word I'm looking for? Normal. You know what I'm saying? Y'all all, like you said, Wings on the Plane. You've been doing your thing. I know KJ been doing this thing. So social media just probably brought it to the forefront.
It did.
It made it. It made it normal. You know what I mean?
I want to ask this question. Pops has said he was about 19 when he first had smelled an odor. Wings on the Plane. When was the first? Around what age or the first time you remember, like you was with a chick and you pulled her pants down? You like, hold up, it was a bad odor. First or most memorable time?
The most memorable, I had to be a little boy, like I was a little child, and I was somewhere with like a family member, my older lady. I didn't even say it was like an older lady in my family. And, they would take children around to them when they would go to the restrooms. And when this particular person went to the bathroom and they pulled down, they closed to go to the bathroom, I'm like, damn, I got a certain smell and aroma. That stuck with me as a little child. So when I got grown and I got that same scent again from a person that I was dealing with, was probably in high school, like, oh shit. And it wasn't even, she had to pull her clothes down. I'm like, damn, I smell that smell before. It's like, I remember this. And I knew from a little boy, it came from a vagina. Now, I didn't put the person on blast, but I knew there was a vagina type of smell when I smelled it in high school. But when I smelled it then, the lady had their whole clothes down. It was on a toilet pen or whatever they were doing. I was just a little child in the bed. You know how y'all think children don't look at y'all when y'all be in the bathroom? Them children remember shit. That just like I'm telling you the trauma that I'm speaking about. Children be knowing.
So I know that's a vagina.
Yeah, high school when I see the girl, I was like, oh shit, that smells familiar. Oh, I know what that is. But I never shamed her. I don't vagina smell shame. I don't do anything to anybody that makes them feel bad. But I'll try to.
Sometimes you guys still let people know.
No, I had recently vagina shame. I ain't gonna lie. I was on a bus and this lady, I knew. When you said Wings on the Plane, you knew what that smell was. I know she was a little bigger, but I had to roast her. I had to. You know what I'm talking about?
Did you roast in front of her?
What'd you say, Pop?
It was indirectly with the other bus driver. It was just, you know what I'm saying, here there, but that shit smelled like.
Oh man, you down, man. I thought we were gentlemen, man.
No, you can't be outside with your goddamn. We all on the bus. It's enclosed.
Yeah, it's different on the bus.
I'm trying to help the bus driver not crash. You know what I'm talking about?
Wait, hold up. I got a story. So when I was working in a doctor's office and I was, and it was a small, more of a private owned doctor's office. So if there was, he did like, OBGYN type of stuff. So of course, if there was a woman in the room, I had to assist, of course, right? And so I walk in the room and she has her shirt off. She's just getting a pelvic exam. And I kept thinking, I was like, what is that smell? And so, but the thing was she pulled her pants up, and it was just coming through the pants, but I didn't know what it was, right? And I after she left, I said, "What was that smell?" He's like, "That was her vagina." And I said, "The girl's pregnant, and she got 4 kids. What's in that?" That to me, I'm gonna be honest, I've never, and I'm not saying this because again, if I'm gonna keep it real, I have nothing to lie about no more. But the many people, several people that I've encountered myself with, they've never had like a oh wow, it was an issue. The only time it smells like, okay, so I'm just coming off my period, and you gotta wait like 3 to 5 business days. Really have to make
He said 3 to 5.
You do have to, because that blood has to leave and stuff. You know,
I really wish you could tell some of my coworkers that, because I hate relieving them. Like I have to, like I'm a bus driver, and then when I have to relieve the other female bus driver, and that whole seat smell like blood.
Oh damn!
Blood.
For Breeze or Lysol? What you use?
Man, I'm talking about blood, pussy, and booty. I mean, like, oh my!
It's and you know what? Also, it depends.
It's like I want a whole nother bus. Like, can y'all come give me another bus?
It depends on the type of pad that like women or tampon like that she wears as well. There's some women who don't change their tampons. I just finally learned how to use a tampon last year, and I haven't used one since then. I use pads, which it's like an organic type of like actually hold on, let me go.
Yeah, because tampon, the little string.
Listen,
I didn't learn
this is
about
what they need to. It's called cotton layer. It's made without synthetic pesticides and fragrances. Okay, this is what they need. This box right here. That starts with a big L. Y'all, these ladies, please.
That's the law. The L for law.
Don't have me going to work like with the box.
Give me a screenshot of the box.
Get the pads and shit out.
The box. I need that. I'm gonna fucking
like, and I'm gonna tell you as well. So yes, cotton top layer. I have the ultra thin pads. Like you gotta be honestly, women, ladies, y'all have got number one, don't douche. They're not supposed to be douching. But you got to find something that's organic. This is organic. It doesn't have pesticides. There are no fragrances. Like these are the best ones to get. Now, because I used to get the always maxi pads and stuff.
Yeah.
The stuff is not good for us and everything. But do not. And I want to tell you as well. And Pops, he can be because I've come to his house, pretty much once a year or whatever. But Pops, like he knows I eat healthy. I drink a lot of water. Pop, like I literally will eat a bag of vegetables. I love vegetables. I drink water. As you guys can see, my skin is clear. This is what I do. I don't eat any.
And you always smell nice when you come to the office.
Thank you. And I have Lubriderm because I have sensitive skin. But I'm telling you, I drink. It's all about what you eat as well. I love water. I love eating vegetables. I love eating fruits. But again, for those other women, like I said, I say 3 to 5 business days for them. It's really for me 3 business days. Like 3 days for me. I'm like, okay, I'm back out there. And then on top of that, they have to air out. There are women who do not. They go to bed with underwear on at night. You have all that trapped up in you. It's.
Let me ask you a question. So you eat the stuff with your, your skin clear and all that other stuff. Well, let me ask you a question. Did the vitamins and minerals and stuff that you do, it just stopped when it got to your hair?
He said, KG, stop.
I'm just trying to figure out what you got going on there because
I have wicks, KG. These are
that's the hair you see, brother. That's just the hair you see, brother.
Okay.
It stops at the roots.
I have wicks now. Okay,
maybe not.
Don't do that. Let me answer this question, man. What do I think freakiness evolved from? I think. Oh, I would say Sodom and Gomorrah. Let's go back to the biblical days. Sodom and Gomorrah was so wicked that God had to destroy the whole town. Like only 2 people. He was only able to find 2 people. Man, so I would say Sodom and Gomorrah, but I think on top of that, social media, they start, and then Kevin Gates is like coming out, like, oh yeah, I do this and put a thumb. Like he taught y'all the game. You gonna thumb her butt, put a condom on. He's like letting you know it's dirt. I don't know why y'all still fingering women anyway? There's so much bacteria underneath your head.
Man, let me tell you something. Ball, let me tell you something. In the 90s, when you go to the movies, You have not lived till you see a whole movie. You have not lived until you had the when you see your finger after a movie and it look like you've been in a whole pool of water for a whole 2 hours and a half.
Smell my finger.
No, I don't do that there, boy. I do this here. And
Said, don't do that there.
Yeah, don't do that there. I seen one guy do that and pass that.
I got a question. So, Pops, I want to ask you this question real quick, and I'm going to go around with everybody, and then we can pretty much end the show. Pops, I know let's start off with you. You had said earlier that, y'all wasn't, eating cat back in the night, or it was very much disclosed and everything. When would you say you got comfortable enough to be like, I'm going to be a man, I'm going to let my beard grow, I'm going to finally do that? Was it the 2000s where you, like in your 20s or you hit 30, you said, yeah, I'm finally going to be a man?
Yeah, it was like lower 20s, you know what I mean? Like I said, the shift started where it was cool. Like I said, we kicked our boy out the car for talking about he was on to eat cat. You know what I'm talking about? We kicked T out the car. T was the first, T was older than us.
Uncle T!
Yeah.
That boy a pro. Hey, shout out to Uncle T.
You know what?
Older. Uncle T's way older than
Yeah, so we realized it was a phenomenon one day when he rolled my windows. He was sitting in the back seat. I'm driving. He rolled the window down. He told these chicks, like, eat your cat. We lied. We putting you out again. So he got out and he got in the car with them. He didn't know that. I was like, wait a minute. I said, that's what I'm supposed to happen. You know what I'm saying? It's supposed to be punishment for doing that. So after that, we was like, wait a minute. It was like the N-word where white people got together like, nigga, yeah, let's call them niggas. So they all hit us at the same time. Like, you know what? This might be a good thing. You know what I'm saying? So.
Wait, but you know what's so crazy? So y'all went from, it used to be a time that y'all wasn't doing that, right? But now it's to a point now that pretty much every man, like, he don't even have to know the girl's first name. He'll be like, oh, do this to you. And I'm like, you don't want to get to know my first and last name. You don't want to know, like, who I actually am first as a person. To me, I'm like, bro, y'all put y'all's mouths on anything. Do y'all not realize oral herpes is real? Oral chlamydia is real? Why? Like, it used to be.
Let me tell you something. Back then, we weren't worried about all that. It was a thought in our brain, but we wasn't really worried about all that.
I'm saying,
the one we was worried about was HIV. That's the only real one that we was worried about, because that's the one you can actually pass away from.
I'm gonna have you talk to T. I'm gonna have you talk with the whole project was calling him Lick 'em Low Lover. He was the only motherfucker. That was his name for the longest. The whole project.
LLL.
Wait, but I'm saying now, it's like, to me, it's just, it's really ridiculous how I come across so many guys, how even they'll slide in my DM and I don't know these guys from nowhere, and they'll be like, oh, eat your cat. And I'm like, is this supposed to turn me on? This doesn't turn me on. Like, this is just like, bro, you're disgusting. You're disgusting. Gross.
Yeah, it became a social norm. You definitely wouldn't be getting your cat ate in the 90s.
Oh man,
that's what I'm love.
So that is terrible, man. I'm like, so you mean to tell me I would have had to give some head and I wouldn't, and all I would have got was fingers? Are you serious? All I would have got was fingers? What is that crap?
I mean, that's how it was. I'm sorry to tell you. Y'all didn't know nothing about it. Y'all didn't know. Once y'all got a taste of the tongue, y'all couldn't go back. It was y'all started demanding it.
Oh, so this is I didn't answer the question. I'm gonna answer the question. This is like I did, but I just thought about it. So this is how I think freakiness, like especially like this phenomenon of people doing all this. So I think it started with white folks, really, right? I think white people, like, they, before it crossed over to black folks. So Sally is talking to her coworker Keisha, and she's like, Sally, why are you so? Keisha's like, why are you so happy, girl? John, he like really just ate my cat. What? Ain't that when you bleed out of, girl? But it feels so good. You mean tell me that your man Lamores don't be doing that? Lamores don't be doing that, girl. You don't know what you missing. So Keisha goes home to Lamores, and she's walking around all pouting and whatnot. He's like, babe, what's wrong? Why don't you eat my cat, man? Sally and John, they be doing it, man. Why I be telling you about listening to them? So they arguing about that. Man, come on, put your face down there. I'll shave it. And then so then he does it, and she's like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, this feels great every time. She just all legs always up every time. See, what's for dinner?
Nothing wrong with
Right.
that.
That's definitely how it started. And you know what? Women weren't really S&D and like that either. So I think white women brought it to the black men, and black men was like, wait a minute.
Well, the first movie was called Lacey Love Lace, Deep Throat. That was in the 70s.
Yeah, so the black man was like, look here, black women. Y'all need to do what they do. Look here, you colors. So yeah, I can agree with that white people started.
I'm telling you, I think I'm telling you, like
white people definitely started it.
The anal beads, the anal bead, and then there, like I said, it's some things, like I say, like folks, some things people are into. I'm like, ew, that's just too freaky for me. Like,
the booty stuff is too freaky. That when you get to doing booty
shit,
y'all,
have y'all ever been in a sex store and like seen the butt plugs, the size of them?
I'm like, girl that be liking booty stuff.
It's been so long since I've been in a sex store.
Next time you go in a sex store with y'all partner, look at this. I think it's part of that community too that introduced all those toys.
I think that's why I'm divorced. My ex-wife might have been in that community, and I wasn't willing to go that far.
I'm not gonna say what community it is, but they introduced a lot of.
Not the one with all the letters. We talking about the real people that got like vagina and penis. We talking about God community. This God community. God made Adam and Eve. We talking about that community. And
well, I'm talking about
in that community won't shit in her booty, baby. I'm not the one for you. Then.
You know what? And have y'all seen those dildos? Those dildos are huge. I said, bro, how is your vagina gonna fit in all that? Like, what type of crap is that?
As a person that works in medicine, a human vagina is only 4 inches deep. The vaginal walls are only 4 inches deep, meaning any man over 4 inches, you really don't what you need to do. They say, quote unquote, the average male penis is 6 inches, meaning you already come in with a 2-inch head start. Now, anything over that 2 inches, you're winning, brother. And I found out God love me. I'm his favorite child because I've been winning ever since I came out of my mama vagina.
Yeah, that's true stuff. So why these women all the time talking about you got to be 12, you got to be 13?
Because they ain't never had a real one to know what they feel like. They talking what they see.
Because see,
when they get it, they ain't talking like that when they get it for real.
That's true because even the porn stars be like they wouldn't want to come home to that.
They ain't talking. Yeah, they ain't talking like that when they get that shit for real.
Hey, I've never seen a stripper. She like had like a 13-inch dildo. She stuck it in her. And kept going with part of her arm. Man, we booed the shit out of her.
I would have too. I can't do nothing with you.
The whole time,
that's artificial.
Wait.
That was the first stripper to ever get booed.
You got an AI vagina.
Wait, run it back. Why did y'all boo her?
You already got a 13-inch dildo. Did you put half your arm in that too? Oh, I ain't never seen no stripper get cracked with a chair to that day. Like,
that to me is abnormal. I don't know why women. It's like, yeah, that's what we want, but baby. Listen, anything that's, I think, 5.5 is, I think is considered, like, anything that's
so I'm going to add, and you took it out of my mouth. I'm going to ask you, what's your size to where it's comfortable for you, where you won't laugh at it?
Shit, I got to close my ears. My daughter.
That's the first thing y'all always do. That's the first thing y'all throw in our face. What's your size that make you satisfied?
Anything that's over 7 inches, I guess, is cool. I guess. I'm going to be, whatever God gives me for a husband.
Okay, but anything over 7. I just heard you say the number.
Yeah, 7. I think 7 is cool. 7 is cool.
7 is cool.
I guess.
She ain't had that, bro, and she hadn't had that, bro. And
she's not too experienced, which is good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's good.
I had to learn that God gave me a disability, not the chicken wing, but another one, and I thought it was bad at first, but now I'm learning that that's a good. God loves me. I'm his favorite child.
Yeah, this comes from him. You can't tell women like, stop, it hurts. It hurts. Y'all, you know what, man? Y'all have been great, man. I really appreciate all three of y'all, and even Eric G. Thank you so much. I know you had to go ahead and go, but I appreciate all of you all, man.
I am so. You just let me know how blessed I am, Kyndra. Thank you so much.
Listen, man. I just. All right, with that being said, man, this has been a great episode of Kyndra's Corner. You guys are hilarious. I'm still laughing.
What you had over there? What you fanning?
Somebody in trouble tonight. I don't know. Somebody in trouble.
I didn't turn my bit on. I am hot over here.
Yeah, I'm sure you are. nasty joke.
No,
You just see
Don't
her.
do that. Don't do that, Kenzie. Don't do that. Let her use her fan. She wanted a real AT. Go and flick that fan.
I know my daughter just opened the drawer for her anal beads.
You know what? Please, Mom.
Look, I got my titties out.
Go ahead, pull out your anal beads, little baby. It's okay.
Nah, hold on. I ain't no little baby over here. Ain't no little baby. Little baby. Oh no, I'm waiting on the plane.
Well, you know what? But look, Wayne's on the plane. Hold up. You said that you like women who are 40 and over. I hope those 40 and over come with the anal beads. I hope they come with the dildos.
They do, and I break all that shit. Now I'm gonna be all that.
With everything. The jackrabbit, I hope they come with it all, man. And also, fellas, I want to do this little quick PSA to y'all. If your lady has to have you use toys with her on her, yo penis is trash. Because a real man should not be out there using toys on no one. Your penis should be enough. I'm just telling you that as well. Just telling you that. Oh, we use toys for what? You are tearing up that woman's vagina.
I know somebody where they can't get off on. They got it. They don't even put it on their clit. They just put on the. It's real weird. It's real weird. Some women have destroyed their JJ.
I know because all that masturbation. That's why I don't do that crap.
Like the fact that you not even put it on your clitoris, you put it on the side of the. You know what I'm talking about? You to rearrange your whole. I ain't never seen. I was turned. That shit turned out like, what is going on now? Like,
that is what
you got a whole construction site going on, right? Like, she's steady trying to find a spot. Like, like
that. You know what, man? Ladies, also, please stop masturbating. Y'all sit here and do all these toys, and you do for what? You are damaging your vagina. Like, whatever. I'm just
just use your fingers. Just do the rub down. Just do the.
But too much of that is not a good thing as well. Just what if you just go without it? If you go without it, you'll be fine.
I'll put my number on the bottom of the screen right here and just call me. If you feel that way, I'll pull up. I make deliveries.
That's what you say. You make a good side dude, right? You make a really great side dude.
I'm a better side nigga than I ever can be a boyfriend. Pipe Lee, aka Wings on the Plane. Just call me and I'll be whatever you need at the moment, baby.
Now I got a question.
At the moment.
What if she wants to pay her bills? Are you gonna pay her bills too?
No, I'm the snack. That's why I'm the snack.
Right.
You only eat a snack when you want to eat. You need the meal to live.
Right.
You gotta eat to live. I'm the snack. Right. You eat me when you want to. So I'm a snack.
Well, all right, let me go ahead, man. This has been great, man. Y'all be blessed. And please keep tuning in, share this podcast, man. I appreciate all of y'all. Y'all be blessed, y'all be safe, and we are